What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway. With me, Jared Trash.
What's going on? It's going to be a short episode. So, for releases, we got 2024 Bowman Baseball, 2024
2025.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Oh, well. 2024 NT Baseball. That's why I got that fun. 2024 Topps. Was it 5 or 4? Honestly, that might be 4. Topps Resurgence Football. Who cares? You shouldn't buy it.
It's very ugly.
And then 2023-24 UD Ultimate Collection. It's called Bedard's.
I thought you were about to say, like, Ultimate Frisbee.
Yes. So, with Bowman, the Archero Kanji anime cards are coming to this. There's 4 people. There's Roki Sasaki, Hideki Matsui, Shohei Ohtani, and Ichiro. So, 4 of the best Japanese players to ever play the game of baseball.
Before you go on, I do have a question. I thought Panini, for their baseball, didn't have any MLB players besides Bobby. Because it was all... But for the checklist and for, like, Panini Treasures, National Treasures, you can get Gunner, you can get Skeens, Aaron Judge, all their autos on it. So did that change?
They haven't signed with the Players Association.
Then why have they never been in it before? Judge never had autos in it.
He's had a couple in the past couple of years. But yeah, I don't really know. I think it's something to do with that. So, stay on the Bowman train. The Bowman top names, I got some of them. I don't have all of them because you can go through 10 of them and I can tell you 20 of them. But I'm going to tell you the top ones. You got Jesus Maid, who's arguably the best one in this whole thing. J.J. Weatherholt, who's probably one of my favorites, unfortunately. He's a Cardinal. Sucks. Charlie Condon, he's just a big bat that could suck. But people like him. Franklin Olias, Zayo Hope, who's going to have just autos. Really good. And then Kevin McGonigal, who's honestly probably the best all-around guy in this product, is Kevin McGonigal.
Who did he play for?
Tigers.
I've heard his name before.
He's good.
Is he in USA?
Yeah.
I got no idea.
I told you he's good. McGonigal is very good. The one of one triple logo man featuring LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Victor Wembanyama was pulled by Rip Hamilton. Swips. Big card for just random jerseys, because you know they're not being used.
The 101 Victor was also pulled from Motive. Featured he drew some alien head on it, and then drew something like on his face.
Nice. The minimum grade is back. So PSA came out with something. They used to do this a long time ago, but for the minimum grade, what this is it's you send the card out in your submission, web only, select value plus or higher. Your minimum, set the lowest grade you will accept. So if it's a vintage card and you don't want to get slagged no less than a 5, then but if you meets the requirement, but you choose.
With how it is now, just go ahead. If it's not a 10, just have them not graded, because other than a 10, it's worthless.
Yeah. If your card doesn't meet it, ship it home ungraded or encapsulate it in his PSA authentic. Just get it shipped, not graded. But it's only for value plus and higher. So
I'm just going to charge you for it too, even if they don't grade it.
Yeah. So,
which I know everybody was asking for that because they didn't say it, but you know it's gonna.
Yeah.
If they're having people take the time
to grade it,
they're gonna charge you for it.
Yeah. It's like a card when you send off a card that is altered, they still charge you for that $15. You get it back ungraded, which really sucks, but that's just part of it, I guess.
Have you ever had one?
An altered card? No. Never had one sent back ungraded. I do have a PSA submission I'm getting ready. I got a 26 card Pokemon submission. Probably gonna send out in a couple of days.
So you can wait half a year for its return.
Yeah, that's fine. So with Pokemon news, the new Black and White set, I forgot what the name of the sets are actually called. Look them up real quick. But there's 2 different sets coming out. This is the first time I've ever done this. It is 2 separate sets. You have the black and then the white, which the names of the sets he's giving them. But it's 2 separate sets. So if you want a card, you gotta make sure you buy the right set. because they're going to be 2 separated sets.
It's Black Bolt and White Flare.
Yeah. So those are 2 different sets. They're going to have different cards in each set. I believe someone did it. It's like around 800 cards to do a master set of this.
Because not every Pokemon from the generation, which there's 156.
Yeah.
I saw it. Are going to have an IR and SIR.
No, it's an IR or an SIR.
I said IR or SIR. That's what I said. Yes. There's also, it came out today, Master Ball and Pokeball, which I think is very stupid to have with this since you're already having.
I like the Master Ball and Pokeballs.
I do too.
Thing to chase up. Just hopefully he doesn't turn into a Prismatic Evolutions thing where the Polaroids are harder because they count those as hits.
I feel like it's not good. I feel like Polaroids are going to be very easy with this just because there's so much.
Hopefully. I mean, there's a lot of SIRs and Prismatic, but you can't hit them because of the Polaroids. But we'll find out when it comes out.
I mean, I'm going to buy a ton of it if I can find it.
Yeah.
For one. This is probably going to be my favorite set. This is probably my favorite generation. Because I love a lot of... I mean, Snivy's probably my favorite starter ever. So, I just love Snivy.
Keldeo.
I love Keldeo. I just love basically everything in it. Garbager's in it. Yeah. I was looking through the other day. I was on Pokemon Go looking at like all the and I was like, oh my god, there's so many that with the IR SIR, there's like I'm gonna be collecting.
You can master set it.
I would love to be honest. It's gonna be so damn expensive though.
Japanese.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I mean, for master set, I wouldn't do like Pokeball or Master Balls because I don't
That's
care.
like 800 cards.
Because I don't care about that, so it wouldn't be.
You just get all the IRs and SIRs. Yeah.
That I would love to do that. If it's not.
Depends which one. We haven't seen the SIRs yet. We've only seen the illustration videos, and from what they look like, they look awesome.
The superiors, also.
Yeah, there's not all of them being revealed. I'm still waiting for all of the legendaries, like the Keldeo. I feel like it's going to be really good. The Reshiram and Zekrom is going to have to be pretty badass. Unless those were revealed. Are those the SIRs for them?
That's a different thing that they're bringing in.
Okay, so that's going to be a promo probably.
They're also doing a different thing with like the
big T.
Like the hollow foils.
Yeah.
They're doing where like on the side it's like the wavy. Apparently they did that.
I don't remember it.
I don't either, but I saw where apparently they did it and then they scrapped it after like 2 products.
Yeah, I don't
so
remember
that they decided to bring it back. So that's just going to be another thing.
Yeah, I mean this set is looking good. This is just another set that's going to be really hyped out for Destiny Rivals, which if you don't know is aka Team Rocket, but is Destiny Rivals. Pokemon's just pumping out good sets. I mean, when was the last set you was disappointed?
I also saw before I get into that, for me, the last set that I'm disappointed with is Prismatic.
I'm talking like artworks and everything like that.
I'll say Prismatic. I don't like the artworks in Prismatic.
I like some of them. I like them a little bit. I would say the last one that was kind of a bumble that I didn't care for was probably Paradox Rift.
I don't mind Paradox.
I like the illustration when it was in Paradox, but some of the SILs are just not that good. But the Iron Valiant is really good. I like how it has Iron Valiant, Iron Bundle. It has all of them in it. And probably my favorite card from that set is the Groudon. And it also has the awesome Tapu. Is it Coco? The one that looks like the 80s Miami Vice background. It's the yellow one. I think it's Tapu Coco. It's like $15 and it's like everyone's favorite card from that set. I've yet to find one.
I will say, I've seen things like, because, what's it, Journey Together. Journey Together is already out. Destiny Rivals comes out May 31st. Mm-hmm. I saw that this is supposed to come out June. Is that Japanese?
Probably Japanese.
Because, like, there's no way they're going to go
unless
back to back.
Unless this is a special set. If they consider a special set, then it could be possible.
I mean, it'd be a special 2 sets.
Yeah. Because we usually get a special set like at the beginning of summer. Beginning of summer.
Just what it'll be.
Yeah. We usually get 2 special sets, 2 to 3 special sets a year. It's also the 30th anniversary of Pokemon coming up. Is it this year or next year?
Oh, it's next year.
Yeah, it might be next year because 1996. So yeah, next year. So that's going to be another hype deal. Pokemon's just doing everything right now.
It's making scalpers very happy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But yeah, that's the Pokemon news. The UPC for Prismatic is starting to trickle out. People are getting very hyped for it. It has dropped in price. It was like $500. It is down to like $280 market, which is still almost double MSRP, which is $120 for MSRP. I highly recommend if you find it in a wild and you're lucky enough to not get punched in the face or robbed for it, sell it. I hate to say it. Yeah, you could be a scalper for this time. Don't open this though, or hold it sealed in your personal collection for 10 freaking years. Because I really feel like Prismatic is one of the best holds in the hobby. Because let me tell you why. This is a lot heavier Pokemon wise because one, there's not a lot of sports stuff going on, a lot of sports news, and the Pokemon market is just blowing up still. It just keeps going up. Some of the singles are kind of starting to go back to normal, but people are still hunting it and wanting it. So
that's gonna change because there hasn't been a big release. Like I feel like it went down around Journey Together just because of
Destiny Rivals is going to absolutely ramp it back up, and then the Black and White set, it's going to get nuts. And then the next special set, which is going to be bound to happen on Christmas time, is going to go nuts and butts also. So, what was I saying? Before you interrupted me? Oh, how Prismatic Evolution is the best hold set right now. If you can find it for retail, I would definitely not advise you to open it, unless you're just a degenerate gambler. To you, I've told you to hold it for. You could have had a nice.
Dude, I could have.
But
could have just sold it all.
Yeah. Or just held on to it because I'm gonna tell you why. This set is Evolving Skies. Why do people love Evolving Skies? Because of how hard the pull rates are. What's Prismatic Evolutions? Stupid pull rates. And people get that little itch that they know those are God Pack that you can pull that has every single evolution.
So I'd like to get 2 so I could open one and
I've always said I wanted to get 2.
But if I do that and the first one sucks,
you're gonna open the second.
I'm going to open the second.
Yeah. I don't hold sealed product. I can't do it. The longest I've held a sealed product was my Evolving Skies packs. It was a week.
I don't think it was that.
But I opened it and it actually worked out for once. But yeah, it's definitely a good hold. I mean, to be honest with you, all Pokemon as a whole, all Pokemon Steel goes up. There's not been the Battle Academies can go up, surprisingly. Because you know why? Because people 20 years on the roads are going to be like, oh, I want that on my shelf because it's vintage. Am I wrong?
I wish you were, but you're not.
So, theme decks. People buy vintage theme decks. Sealed product is the best way to go. Personally, I hate sealed products. I want to open it. And it takes up a lot of room. It takes up a ton of room to have sealed product. It's just, I don't want to do sealed because, one, I'd open it, and I regret opening it. And if I hold it for 10 years, I'd get it back out, want to look at it, I'm like, oh man, this stuff's old. I want to open it. Then I'm really in a hole because it's gone up, Prismatic Evolutions you buy for 75, what is that, 140 in ETB resale? That's came down like 120, isn't it?
It was around 100 at one point.
Yeah. Thinking an ETB of that would be 400 in 10 years, 5 years, maybe 3 years.
And the thing is, they're still pumping out them ETBs because I've seen a lot of people still going to like Targets and Walmart's to find them.
Yeah. So those things.
Plus, they're gonna have another reprint or 2 or 3 or however because Pokemon came out and said that they were gonna basically print it to the moon.
They reprint special sets a lot because that's the one that everybody wants. Crown Zenith example. Printed into oblivion, but still the market and demand is still more than what the supply is. The sealed product is the way to go, and me, I'd open it, and I'd regret life even more.
So you're not gonna buy one?
What?
UPC.
If I can get one, yes. Yeah, I will probably hold it sealed. That'll be the start of my sealed collection. The only thing I want from that UPC is the playmat. That's it.
I don't want anything from it. Unless I find a retail. Which I won't, because it's going to be impossible. Yeah. If I still work at Target, it's going to be a very easy thing. Well, maybe. Maybe not. But I don't. Like, I wanted to tell Kyle. Yeah. To be like, can you save me one?
Depends on what his price is, too.
I mean, I'd rather save the money for Destined Rivals on the 31st, and then after that, I will not be opening, like, any cards because I will save. I'm going to be saving as much money as possible for Black and White.
So, Pokemon's in a good state.
You know, I say that, and then, you won't even be able to find Black and White. So I'll just be saving my money for,
Tim
good.
Duncan auto. Buy, sell, hold now. I want to run this by you. Should we do a buy, sell, hold segment on Pokemon? Just one. Start with one, either single or a sealed product.
I've never thought about that. Yes.
We should start that next week.
We started this week. If you could thank us.
I'm putting on VMAX Ultra. It's on the downhill. It peaked at 3,000. It's down to 2,250.
It's gonna go back up.
Market price.
It's gonna go back up. I'd hold it.
Hold. I would also hold or buy. Because I'm gonna tell you why. It is the modern day Grail card. It is the card everybody wants in their collection. I have one in my showcase at every show.
It's not true. Not everybody wants it in their collection. I do not want it.
You want the V.
I don't think it's a good looking card, in my opinion. Not one that I would be willing to spend that kind of money on. Like, it's an okay looking card, but I'm not spending that kind of money on it. There's other cards out there.
You can get a lot of cards for that money.
That look better.
Yeah.
And I'm also not number one.
Yeah. Which
I know that's shocking to hear.
I feel it's Jolteon.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not a fan of any evolution besides Jolteon. Other than that, they all suck. I don't like Eevee either.
You like the weird, just goofy Pokemon.
Name one.
Garbodor.
Love Garbodor. Name another one.
Grottle.
What's wrong with Grottle?
It's one that people don't. The only one that you like that everybody else likes is Snorlax.
People don't like Miltank?
It's not the most popular one.
Tropius?
You're making my point.
Keldeo?
You're making my point even more valid.
Noctowl? Hoodoo?
You gonna get that Shining Noctowl from Neo? It's a sick card. Never seen one? It's a vintage card. I'm a big fan of vintage, so you probably won't like it. My Shining Tyranitar I have, that's what it looks like. It's a shiny bit. It's like the force.
The bad thing is, Noctowl Shiny sucks.
Yeah, kinda does.
I mean, Tyranitar's better.
Hey now.
Tyranitar Shiny sucks.
But that card is sick. He looks like Godzilla.
But his shiny
I want to collect all the Shinings and all the Gold Stars.
You do that.
You can pick up a lot of the Gold Stars for under $300. Neo Mint. I don't need a Neo Mint copy. I can get a freaking damaged one since the PSA and get the freaking one. I'll be happy with it. That's one of them. The only one in a one that's really expensive is the Rayquaza, which is still like $2,000 in a one. And then there's Charizard, which is like $700-800 in a one. Might be more than that. It's stupid. But my favorite one is the Mew or Celebi. Which luckily the two of the mid-range ones. I really love the Gladius and Latios one. And I love the Kyogre. I like all the Gyarados is one of my favorites too. I had it at one point.
Let's get it back.
I will. So you're saying hold on the
Been saying that for
a heel?
How many years have I known you at this? That I've actually liked you since I used to hate you.
Yeah.
So since senior year. Yeah. So my God, that's been 5 years. Holy crap, we're getting old.
I know, man. So hold on the VMAX All Thought.
Or buy.
Yeah, I think
or if you don't think it's gonna go up because you're an idiot, sell it. But it's gonna go up. Unless this market just absolutely tanks, which it has no signs of doing.
Yeah.
Unless the Pokemon company just shuts down. Actually, that'd probably make it go up even more.
Yeah.
But the Pokemon company's like never gonna shut down, so
it's the biggest IP in the world. Buy, sell, hold. Sports now. George Pickens.
It's a great day to sell. He's a cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't like George Pickens. I like him as a talent. I don't like him as a player. He's not a smart player. He's not going to work well in Dallas. You know who this reminds me of? And I heard this morning. I don't remember who said it. I think it was Lewis Riddick said this. Remember the last, big name wide receiver that kind of starred with the Steelers, and then they traded him, and he had like his own mindset to where I don't give a crap about football. Chase Claypool. Yeah. They traded him to the Bears. Where's he at now?
Is he even in the league anymore?
No. I could see the same thing with George Pickens. Now, if George Pickens cared about football and stopped doing all of his stupid antics, he's one of the best receivers in the league. He probably is the best deep ball receiver in the league, besides Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Yeah. But he's got the talent. He's
also going to be very overshadowed by CD Lamb. And who knows, if Dak can actually stay healthy and throw him the ball. Or maybe it's Joe Milton season.
Never know. I'm going to say sell. Just because it's CD Lamb's territory. He may get a lot of catches because CD's going to be double teamed.
Thought that last year as well with all the other guys, since he was the only receiver on the team and he still led, doubled everybody else.
Yeah. Next guy, Aaron Gordon.
This is a great time to sell Aaron Gordon. He's made 2. He had the game-winning shot against Thunder in Game 1. He had the game-winning dunk against the Clippers in Game
6.
No. Was that at home? That was at home. Game 5. I should know. I covered the freaking game.
He's a big part of the Nuggets.
He is as interim head coach David Adelman said after the game the other day. He is the definition of a Denver Nugget, and he is. Aaron Gordon. I know many of you, including myself, have dissed on Aaron Gordon over the last few years because it's like all he can do is dunk. He's improved a ton. He is the best defender on the team, and it's not close. Christian Brown is the next best. But he's also improved his shooting, which is shown this year. If you would have gave him that shot to win the game in Game 1 against the Thunder a few years ago, he wouldn't have made it. No. But he has improved a ton. You also got to think, he's playing through injury right now, and he's still balling. I mean, arguably, he's their second best player right now.
Jamal has not heated up yet.
He had that one good game with 43 points, but other than that. So yeah, I'd still go sell. Unfortunately, I think the Thunder are too good for the Nuggets. I don't think they're gonna, blow another game. So I don't think the Nuggets are gonna go on to win a championship this year. Yeah. But you never know. If you think that's a possibility, then hold. I would not be buying right now because I'm sure his stuff's up some. I mean, the dude has the only 2 buzzer beaters in the freaking, or 1 buzzer beater and 1 almost buzzer beater in the playoffs.
I'm going to say sell. You probably should have sold when they won the championship when he was with them. But if you haven't yet, it's a good time to sell. He's not a name that a lot of people look at. So next guy.
Nobody's a name on the Nuggets besides Jokic.
And he doesn't.
Although, very, very, it's a very underrated team. Like Michael Porter Jr., you remember whenever he came out of college at Mizzou, he was supposed to be, people were saying he could be the top pick, then he had the back injury. He started out sky high, and now he's dropped. At the last show, whenever I walked around, I saw a rookie auto of his for it was Prism, and it was the green. It was like $20. I was like, holy cow! I almost bought it, and then I'm a huge Peyton Watson guy.
He's getting playing time.
I bought his auto for one. I've always liked Peyton Watson since he came out. He was a rookie, so big part of the bench. I mean, Jokic is the main guy, and he should be way more expensive than he is.
I mean, he's arguably a top 10 player of all time.
He's a top 10 player of all time.
I mean, he could be top 5 if he keeps going. I would honestly put him as one of the best centers of all time. Over Shaq, over Kareem, eventually. If he keeps playing like this for another 5-7 years,
I would say right now
there's no argument.
I would say he's third right now.
Yeah.
Behind Shaq and Kareem.
Yeah.
Or Kareem and Shaq in order. Yeah. Because that's my order. But the Shaq is the most dominant.
Yeah. But I mean, so is Jokic. Jokic does everything that nobody else has ever done.
The fact that he won't win MVP this year.
Yeah.
So, I wish they do dual MVPs because both him and Shea deserve it.
Yeah.
But the NBA's not smart enough to do that.
Next guy.
Well, they've done it in the past.
Known as the most overrated player, who has been saying basically shove it to all the people that's been saying it, Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm going to say hold Tyrese. They're going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't see the Cavs coming back. And I think that they match up perfect against the Celtics or the Knicks, whoever makes it out of that series. And they could make NBA Finals run behind Halliburton. Halliburton is, I mean...
He's arguably the best point guard in the game.
The fact that I'd still put Shea's over him.
I said arguably.
Curry's over him. It's top 5. But the fact that I was, you know how high I was on Halliburton whenever he came out of Iowa State. I wish I would have bought more stuff. I bet the Kings are just kicking themselves for trading him. Which that's just the Kings organization at this point. But I definitely hold. I think that they're going to make it to the next round, and they could test either Boston or New York, especially if it's New York. New York's somehow able to beat Boston. I believe the Pacers are the better team. I mean, if the Celtics keep going cold, you can't go cold against this Pacers team because not only can they kill you from beyond the arc, they can kill you inside with Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, who nobody talks about. And, I'm not a fan of Pascal Siakam, Spinny P, as, we all used to call him. He's having an unbelievable postseason right now, and he's getting absolutely no credit.
And this team plays hard.
And they're extremely young.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's a good time to hold, possibly sell, but he is definitely a good buy going into next year. If only he was on a big team, big market team, you'd get more love for him. But he's still...
That's not going to happen.
He's the leader of this team.
I feel like he's going to end his career in Indy.
He loves it. Yeah, it's a good hold. But overrated, underrated.
Please.
2025 Bowman Baseball.
It's overrated. It sucks. It's overpriced from what I've seen of people opening it. It sucks completely. I wanted you to do this just because I want to call out Topps right now because Topps is idiotic. The red rookies that we talked about last week that they have to win that you didn't know and most people don't know because Topps saved it. They have to win Rookie of the Year before you can redeem it for MVP, Hall of Fame, all that stuff. 2 players in it who have it are not eligible for any of it because James Wood and Ben Rice are not eligible to win Rookie of the Year this year because they played too many games last season. The thing is, if both of them were eligible, it'd be 2 great ones because Ben Rice, arguably the best rookie in the AL, he's been on fire, and James Wood, there's no doubt, is the best rookie in the NL. The dude is unbelievable. He's going to be he's already a stud. He's going to be an absolute stud. I'm so happy. I swear to God, if the Lerners get rid of him, I will go to Washington, D.C., and I will beat the crap out of him. Because we can't allow another star player to leave. You already allowed Bryce. Then you traded Soto, Scherzer, Trey Turner. Ugh! Just pissed me off. But yeah, it's overrated.
Anthony Rendon.
He gives 2 craps about Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon don't even care about Anthony Rendon. But yeah, it's overrated. Don't buy it. Spend your money elsewhere.
Pokemon.
Let's just say Topps is just overrated. Actually, it's not Topps. It's Fanatics. Because Michael Rubin sucks.
It's overrated. The price has jumped up $100 a box from last year. You're not getting any more autos. You get 1 auto. They put more poopy parallels that nobody wants in it.
I hate I hate it.
Yeah.
It'd be different if it was numbered and it was a rare.
Why didn't they keep the Lunar Glow?
The Lunar Glows look amazing.
Yeah. I don't know.
At least the Lunar Glows actually have something to do with baseball because it literally looked like it was grass. Somewhat.
There was a grass in sort of a second.
Yeah, but
the
Lunar Glow was also.
Yes. Yeah.
Or what is reptilian? What does a reptile have to do with baseball?
It only looks good with the Diamondback stuff.
Is there even any good Diamondbacks in it?
Not that I can think of. Exactly. I'm not buying a Holly box. Why buy any retail? I might try it out just if I can find it for shits and giggles. I might just buy a mega box because I do like the mega boxes.
whenever they come out in 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I'll see. I may buy a couple blasters to kind of see how poopy it is. Because I always open Bowman. I always open Bowman, so I might open up a couple blasters, but I ain't going as heavy this year as I did the past couple of years. It's funny it's not worth it, because a lot of the prospects fall way off. So, that's all I got. Anything else you want to add?
I don't. I like how you said this was going to be short, and then it's longer than the sports one.
No, we talked about...
And I got to talk about Fanatics.
Yeah. And PSA.
We didn't diss on PSA, though.
PSA today.
Didn't diss on.
Tournament times. Oh, yeah.
Just get better. Everybody in this hobby, get better. Except for Pokemon. You're doing a great job. Just get rid of the scalpers.
Yeah.
Start knocking them off one by one. Improve Pokemon Center times. There's no reason there should be like 20 million people in that thing.
It's so bad. I don't even get on it anymore. I don't even try.
You can't, because there's always a line. Every time I've tried to get on it, there's just a line. And I found out a way that you can search, like if you right-click and do a bunch of crap, you can see what place you are in line. I saw a guy today, since the black and white was on there, he was like 381,209, like in line.
You're not getting anything.
No. Because that first person is going to buy one.
I think they have limits now.
Good.
I think
they should.
I think it's like 3. 2. But still, you're not getting in when it's that.
So thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting.